Hello and welcome to another episode of the Almost Awesome Podcast. My name's Taryn and tonight I am joined by Daniel Moxie.
Hello. Just one Moxie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it
Fair
seems
enough.
a bit silly.
Sam Nicholson.
John Cena.
I
Fair
think
enough.
you should just introduce me again.
Do you want me to start again?
No.
And we're
You're about to introduce me again.
And the guy who earned his first name last episode and hopefully will earn his last name this episode, Warwick.
Okay, thanks.
As most people the one person who listens to this show knows, we'll try to be weekly podcast talking about gaming, drinking, and especially drinking bleach. So,
We love drinking bleach.
Tasty.
yummy.
Good for the
So,
electrolytes.
Obviously, better for you than Gatorade.
Yeah, exactly. Cures a hangover. It's a little bit of a delayed and painful cure for a hangover, but it cures it. It ends eventually.
Oh yeah, I saw a post the other day. It was did you know that bacon is healthier than cocaine?
Oh shit.
I question that.
I better start frying some cocaine onto my bacon.
Jesus. So anyway, a little beta drop this week. We have a few people that have been playing the Star Wars Battlefront beta.
That's out.
I have been playing.
I have been playing.
You have?
I've been
What are your
playing
thoughts
so
on it?
much.
What are your thoughts on it?
I really like it. I really like it.
Is it, do you reckon it'll be as good as all the previews say it should be?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't
maybe.
it doesn't have
Yes.
space battles and it doesn't have the Clone Wars.
But it does have space battles, just the background isn't space.
Yeah. Still, no space battles.
It's the exact same thing. There's still a game type where all you do is fly ships around and shoot each other.
Yeah, but in Battlefront 1 and 2 you could land in this like carrier ships and fight.
But no one ever did that. The fun was out in the space. Well, that's my argument
Yeah.
for that anyway.
Yeah, what I noticed was that the best part of the space battles was having dogfights, and it was just generally tons of fun. Landing on the inside was like you just go in and destroy all their sort of ship on the inside, but it was just really dull.
Mm.
There's no one there. You just had to take out those little turrets in the roof, which were a pain in the neck.
Yeah, and the Millennium Falcon is in this fighter squadron game type, so I mean, you can't complain with that.
It's true.
But at the same time, I don't really like the flying in the beta because TIE fighters just outperform the X-wings. I noticed. Like
the
like
Empire Oh, you
like
go,
the-
sorry, man.
Like the X-wings have a shield, but it's like once that goes down, the TIE fighters will like instantly kill you.
Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah, I've
Empire is
actually
so
noticed
overpowered, but
I've noticed the opposite. I always do really badly in TIE fighters and do pretty well in X-wings and A-wings.
I'll be honest, I do badly in all of them, and I hate that the flying isn't inverted immediately. I mean, I first jumped into an X-wing, I was really excited, and then I wanted to fly up, so I pressed down on the right stick, and it just flew straight into the ground, and that was kind of sad. I don't know.
The exact same thing happened to me.
Yeah, flight has to be inverted for me.
Yeah, I'm used to it being inverted, but I've picked up standard pretty quickly now.
I inverted it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get into it because by the time I realized it was out, it had a day left, so I figured downloading 13 gig wasn't worth it.
They extended it by a day.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I
Yeah.
found out about it yesterday, so...
Yeah, so it ends tomorrow. It ends on the 13th for America, so that's the day after tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
really? You should try
Yeah.
downloading it then, Karen.
If I was home at any time tomorrow, I would, but I'm out until 2 o'clock the next morning, so it is still not worth downloading for me. But when it comes out, I'll definitely be having a look at it. Do you think there's much in the game to bring in people who aren't Star Wars fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good shooter just by itself. I think having the Star Wars skin of it, just the brand, does draw in a lot more people, and for me personally, it It makes it a whole lot better and more interesting, just because I'm such a Star Wars nut. But I think shooter fans in general should enjoy it. It's sort of like Battlefield,
No,
but
it's
in my
not. It's
opinion, better.
not.
No, like you can draw a lot of
Not like
comparisons. It
Battlefield.
plays differently, but it plays better in my opinion. It's more like a basic version.
I
I don't
personally
know. I
like
really enjoy it.
how
It's a very well put together shooter.
I personally like how it encourages you to go after the objectives and not to snipe. Granted, people still do that, but like it's like, oh, you get the sniper rifle. It's like, what, you get like one shot every 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's pretty much right. And even when you snipe, for some reason it doesn't feel natural to camp while you snipe. You just sort of bring it out every now and then if you have it equipped while you're running to objectives and pop people off. Well, that's the way I play at least.
Yeah, they've
yeah,
made it a very sort of movement-based game, kind of like Team Fortress, in the way that you're moving the whole time. Apart from that, it's not that similar to TF2. But yeah, I absolutely love just like how solid they've made it. I love that it encourages you. You like zooming in. All it does is zooms in. It doesn't make you more accurate. So it's the game's basically encouraging you to shoot from the hip, and it's really stripped it back to basics, like a PS2 game in the absolute best way possible.
the only thing that really annoys me is how like on the E11 you have the side magazine, and like the
Yeah.
weapons the weapons are on a heat-based system, so you can't like new mag or something like that. It just gets to me.
I
Mm.
never thought of that until just now, and that's really going to irritate me every time I play the goddamn game now. And that's my favorite weapon in the game.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's good. I actually like how in the beta all the weapons are very viable and good. It's like
Yeah.
like when you have like Battlefield like 3 and 4, it was like if you hit a new rank, there'd be new weapons, but they were just a logical increment on top of the previous weapon, just as a different skin though.
Yeah, that's right. And I like that there's not too much range like in Battlefield 3 and 4. I never knew what to use. There was like 6,000 guns and options and stuff like that and attachments. I like how it's basic. I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, at the same time, that's what makes me worried about the weapon variety.
Yeah, obviously they're not gonna just have 4 guns. They'll definitely have more in the actual game. But
Yeah,
I
when sorry.
yeah, I am enjoying it, and I think they'll add things like rocket launchers and stuff. I think they're gonna let you make your own classes.
Okay.
No, there's
Yeah,
not classes in the game. You can just
hand.
build your own hand like in the beta, so you just pick your own
Yeah, but
equipment.
that's what I mean. Because like how in the old game it was like you could be a rocket trooper or a jetpack trooper or something like that.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll allow you to sort of pick your main weapon. I'm not sure. This is just me speculating. Yeah, I reckon we could end up with rocket launchers and stuff as our main weapon.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
just
I
have to
think,
find a way to make it not OP.
yeah. Oh, well, you do get smart rockets in pickups and stuff, but um, I keep seeing in forums and stuff people complaining that like, oh, there's no map variety in the game, blah blah. It's gonna suck when it's released. The connection's horrible. The spawns aren't working and stuff. I don't think people understand that it's a beta.
Yeah.
Like,
The idea isn't to give out the whole game straight up. They're giving you a taste of
That's,
how many
that's the
maps.
problem. From the taste we've got and the fact that the game comes out in November, I mean, you look at the Walker Assault mode and it has problems in the map, like deep flawed problems involving like how people interact with things. Because it's like the Imperials can use the Rebel turrets, and those turrets point into the Rebel trenches.
Yeah, see, the way I'd look at that though is why would they release one of their better maps when how many maps did they release in the beta? Out of curiosity.
3.
See, why would they release 3 of their best quality, maps everyone wants to play, when the idea of the beta is to, test it and work on things. So if they release 3 of the maps that,
Well, again,
aren't,
it's going to be released in a month, and from one map we see, and granted, and here's the thing, what you get in the beta, because the betas are pretty much just a demo at this point, is going to be indicative of the final product. having one of the maps for one of the key game modes be really, really unbalanced is not a good sign.
I think they still have time to fix it. I mean, an update isn't too hard to do. Sure, it might take them a little while to maybe take out a couple of turrets, but it's not impossible. I think they could still definitely balance things up. Maybe give the rebels a few vehicles to use and stuff like that on Hoth. But yeah, people are saying like, oh, all the maps suck and that. There's 12 maps going to be released for this game. We've seen 3, and we haven't seen any of the others. I think, I don't know, people are sort of judging it a little bit too early. I mean, it could be worse than what the beta is because there's that many game types that we're yet to see and maps to see. They could all be way worse than what's in the beta and stuff like that. But people are also making out like it's the worst game ever and that it's totally broken. I mean, stuff like connectivity issues and, yeah, slight bits of OP and that, you can definitely fix. Maybe not in a month, but soon after release, at least before that first bit of DLC is supposed to drop, like, a month later.
Well, the thing is, as well, is they do actually have land vehicles for the rebels on Hoth, but you can only get them in the final rush, and they basically instantly kill. Basically, you ride up to an AT-AT, and it does the cable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to bring down the walkers. Yeah,
But the thing is, they do it in a mini game, so you're always on a set path. And like from what I've noticed, people just don't use them because you'll have all the Imperials just immediately focus fire.
Yeah, I've only driven up to one AT-AT to try to do that, and the cable latched on. But then I didn't understand the minigame and crashed straight away.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a few bugs and stuff that they can really get out of the way before games release. But then again, you have to realize it's EA, and when was their last good multiplayer launch? I don't know.
Well, yeah, but yeah, like with that map, because like the map is the big meat of the beta. Like the way I see it is like the rebels have like literally 0 to no chance of ever taking down the AT-AT because what you need to do, like an orbital bombardment on an AT-AT can take it from like 90% health to 20% health. Problem is, where the orbital strikes spawn, the rebels can't easily get to them. And the thing is, the Imperials can also get them, so they can deny them. And I noticed that with the rebel aircraft are in the firing line, whereas the Imperial like vehicles are in the back line, like back where they spawn. Like it's just a slog to get and like how the uplinks aren't automatically rebel captured at the start of the game.
Yeah, they should be automatically captured, I think. I mean, I've with the amount of hours I've sunk into this beta, I've seen the rebels win once. And that was just when I spawned into the game, like right at the end. I just joined.
Yeah.
But
Maybe they do win a fair bit. It's just you suck.
No, they don't. They really don't.
It's so
No,
the Empire.
I've won as rebels twice. Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's like you just sort of need to have some sort of teamwork, which is impossible seeing as there doesn't seem to be any voice chat or anything.
Mm.
There might be in the final game, but not so far.
I don't know if it's just because it's a beta, but I don't like that you can only have one team member, like one party member, your squad mate or your partner, they call it. Because I tried to play with 2 friends at once, but I could only partner up with one of them, which really kind of bummed me because we all wanted to be spawning together and stuff like that. It just didn't work, which kind of annoyed me. But one thing I have noticed about Battlefront from all the videos that I've been watching is that it's brought back the community of teabaggers. I don't know if you guys have seen many of the videos, but you'll see like Luke Skywalker die or something, and then Darth Vader, and then about 7 stormtroopers just swarm in and all start teabagging. It's fantastic. I've seen so many videos like that, and I've seen it just like in the game itself, people just teabagging.
I am your father.
I missed that from the really old Halo days of the teabagging.
Yeah, nothing beats the old teabag.
But I will give EA and DICE this. In comparison to the Battlefield 3, 4, and Hardline betas, this is actually probably the most well-optimized one they've done.
Hardline wasn't that bad.
No, Hardline was bad because I played it on PC, and it would legit take me over 5 minutes to load into a match. And with Hardline, by the time I loaded in, the match was already over.
It
But
wasn't that bad.
But with this, I'm below the minimum requirements from what they say by about 4 GB of RAM. I load in near instantaneously, and I have 60 frames the entire time.
Wow.
See, that was my experience with the hardline beta. I was able to get into games really quickly, and even though I was massively under the specs, and it just played beautifully. So I don't know.
One thing, I don't know what it's like for PC, but the matchmaking on PS4 is instant. As soon as you hit matchmaking and play, or whatever it is you hit to join a game, you're in straight
Yeah.
away. No waiting.
Yeah, it's like that on Xbox One as well. I
Pretty much,
absolutely am having a great experience with the multiplayer.
pretty much the same thing. Instant match. But then you can also chalk that up to an open beta as well.
Yeah, it's just true. It's like
Yeah.
you're getting part of the game for free for a few days,
And
Of course,
So-
I want to play it.
and it's a pretty hyped up game, so
very
a lot of
hyped
people
up.
have it.
And I don't know about for Xbox Live users, but I know on PSN you don't even have to have PS Plus, and you can still play the multiplayer on it. Even though with every other game on PlayStation you need PS Plus for multiplayer.
Oh, really? Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. See, on PC, you don't need either of those to play any online games at all. So,
PC,
you know,
PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
no,
you had
no.
to drop 1,300 into a little card for graphics.
No, not PC Master Race. And you know why, Taron?
Why?
It uses Origin.
Oh, God, never
is
mind. I
true.
changed my mind. Xbox Master Race.
Wii U Master Race.
Console agnostic Master Race.
So it sounds like it's going to be a really great game, and it's dropping end of November?
I
In
think
the
it's
middle,
mid.
November 18.
November 18 on PS. Is it on last gen as well, or just next gen?
New
Current
gen,
gen and PC.
PS3, PS4, and PC.
which
No,
is
no,
about time.
Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
What did I say?
PS3, PS4, and PC. Just all the P's, man.
No, it's
Uh.
coming out on PS1 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. I really want to play it in 8-bit graphics.
The only
my
way to
dad's-
do it, you have to duct tape 8 PS1s together, and they've got a special adapter that links them all up.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my dad's dusting off his Atari 2600, and
Oh,
he's
awesome.
so that he can play this.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you need about 480 of them.
He's got an Atari 2600 the size of a house, so it should be good.
Sweet.
But man, there's so much walking that you got to do in that game, running from point to point. It's like it's almost like you're playing Gone Home or the Stanley Parable.
I was just trying to come up with a segue, but
Oh man, that was a
beautiful.
great
That was
segue.
a terrible segue.
I know, that's
oh my god, that was great. So anyway, there's been a lot of recent criticism online about walking simulator games, things like Stanley Parable, Gone Home, Dear Esther, that sort of thing, where there's no actual goal. Like the idea is to just walk and follow the storyline. And I was arguing with Warwick about this before. Some of
you
these
weren't.
games are.
Yeah,
Yes, we were. I was telling you how they are the best games, some of the
Yeah.
best games of all time.
and I was telling you to kill yourself because you need to do humanity a favor and get your gene pool away from it.
Jesus. Oh my god.
It's okay,
So,
Tone, just walk it off. Just walk it off.
Yeah. if it makes you feel better, I'll read you a story while you walk.
You may have won the battle, but you won't win the war.
What war? Fucking walking simulators are shit.
Yeah, it's
So
walking. Ah.
yes.
Here's,
So
the, here's,
anyway,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. No matter how linear Call of Duty gets, Taron, they're not walking simulators, so you can't claim that.
I never claimed they're walking simulators, but anyway, I
They're
figured
just bad games.
exactly. So I figured it'd be an interesting topic to bring up here. What do you guys think of the walking simulator genre?
I don't know. There are some of them which aren't very good, and then there's the Stanley Parable, which I thought was incredible.
Well, Stanley
Um,
Parable was honestly one of the best games of last year.
Was it only last year? No, it was
Yeah.
before then.
No, it was last
before
year.
then.
It was last year.
It was definitely before last year.
No, it was last year. This year's 10 months in.
You
It
had
was
you had
last
you
year.
had to start paying for it last year. It was actually free before then.
Came out
Lol.
on. Oh, the original game came out in 2011 as a mod,
Yeah.
but the game was actually released on Steam end of 2013, like December 19th, which is essentially last year.
Okay. That's where I'm confused.
But yeah, it was a Half-Life 2 mod from 2011.
That's where
So-
every game in existence has started out as a Half-Life 2 mod. Even Half-Life 2 was a Half-Life 2 mod.
But yeah, I mean,
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
It's just a
Half-Life
mod.
3 is a Half-Life 2 mod. But yeah, I mean,
They just ported it to Source 2.
some of these games, I really enjoy them. Things like Gone Home, Dear Esther. I sit there and play it, and the story just, because I play games more for the story than the actual gameplay. So I sit there and it's just an enjoying experience. Like it's, an hour and a half. It's essentially a movie length. Sit down, play the game, listen to the story, and be done with it.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
thing
I've
is-
only played Gone Home, and I really enjoyed it. Except I knew nothing about it when I jumped in, so I thought it was going to be like a really creepy horror game. Because you walk up to like the creepiest friggin' house, and you're walking through the place. I was expecting jump scares until I realized where the story was going. But I really enjoyed that. It's just a quick and easy experience.
Yeah.
But that is the whole
Going-
extent of these walking simulator games I've played. I mean, I've played all the shower with your dad simulators, but
Oh, I need to get my hands on that.
I don't. I'm good.
that's what I said while I was playing the game.
you play a simulator in style with your dad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
To clarify, I've never played one of those games either. But yeah, anyway.
Ugh, Jesus.
Man, my respect for you, Sam, just went down by like 10 points for you admitting that you like such a shit genre.
I said I liked Going Home. That's about as far as it goes.
Shit genre.
Have you
Someone
actually
has-
played any of them though? Warwick?
Yes, I have.
Which
ones?
ones?
Gone Home and Stanley Parable. I like Stanley Parable, I'll give you that. Because it was
Yeah,
funny.
it's because it's a fantastic game.
See, that's a walking simulator done a different way. Like, I don't know, Gone Home, Dear Esther, Vanishing of Ethan Carter. They're all just great games.
No, they're not.
It doesn't seem like this conversation's going to go any further. Yeah. Anyone else have any opinions on any of this?
Not particularly. I mean, does the Wii Sport, Wii Fit running thing count as a walking simulator? I don't know if you guys ever played that. It's the most
Oh, Wii
stupid
Fit
thing I've
running.
ever played. Yeah, the Wii Fit running. You just shake the Wii remote and watch your Mii run through a park.
You're
was
meant to
bad.
put it in your pocket and run with it. Not that anyone in the world has ever done that in their life.
Did anyone
used to
actually
do
get fit from Wii Fit?
I did.
I know a few people who lost a few kilograms or pounds if you're American. I know a few people who lost some weight playing that game, but they seriously played it a lot. Like they do the running thing, they do it actually put the thing in their pocket, and they do like the 400 million kilometer whatever one. So
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't the most efficient sort of thing.
Oh no, it worked. It worked for some people, I guess.
It sold a lot of units, made money for Nintendo.
Oh, for sure. The Wii
So
in
definitely
general. The Wii
it
Fit in
def-
general made a lot.
the whole Wii made a lot of money for Nintendo.
Yeah,
I
I guess that's how they're still surviving now.
I'm
They're
not
just
sure if I
living
know
off the
anyone
Wii.
who doesn't own a Wii.
Taryn?
My Wii is currently being used as like a doorstop at the moment, I think.
But you own one. I don't
I
know
own
where
one.
mine is, but I know I own one.
It's a great console for what it is.
I love my Wii. I love my Wii U,
I
Wii
love
U was
my
such a
Wii
good
U.
console. I just wish it didn't
Wii U
have
was
such a
dead.
rocky start.
Wii U was dead.
It's not dead yet. It's just
Pokken Tournament is still going to come out. That game's going to kick some ass.
Yeah, I think I'm so tempted to buy a Wii U just for that.
for
It
Pokken.
looks so good.
Pokken Tournament, yes.
Fucking tournament, yeah.
Imagine if it linked with Pokemon Go and you can just use all the Pokemon you catch on that. And,
Oh. Speaking of Pokemon Go, is anyone hyped for that?
No.
Yes,
I'm like mega hyped for it. I cannot
I'm
wait.
so hyped.
um,
See, I'm just
my
not. I'm just
hype
gonna
is
quit my job and stuff next year. I'll just go and become a Pokemon trainer. I'll go catch Mewtwo and then sell him to some, rich kid.
There'll be some
People
That's
could
how I'll
totally
live.
make money off it. I reckon you could catch some rare Pokemon and sell them. Like people make tons of money off FIFA Ultimate Team coins. I don't know if you guys know anything about that or what I'm even talking about, but like people make money just off playing FIFA, and then even Counter Strike. I know people make money off selling skins and stuff like that. And I'm sure Pokemon
Yeah, I
couldn't
do
be anything
that.
different.
I've thrown up like 10 items, and I've already made about like $20 today.
That's alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see people.
I was once running low on funds for a game I wanted to buy on Steam. I just sold some TF2 items.
Yeah.
And it was great. Get real money for, the trade. They weren't even TF2 items. It was just the trading cards. People buy them for some reason.
Yeah, I just sell all my trading cards straight up, and usually just buy a 15-cent game that gets me 4 trading cards that I can sell to buy another 15-cent game. So
There's
That's how
15-cent games.
there's quite a few of them. I think on sale I bought a
Steam.
game. I bought a game for
it's
4
gone for
cents.
sale.
Wow. Well, actually, to be honest, if I think I traded in my entire games collection at EB Games, I'd get about 15 cents. So
That's your 400 games.
I'm curious. Was that game you got for 4 cents Bad Rats?
I think it was.
Jesus Christ.
Bad Rats isn't that bad. It's a great physics randomizer.
Randomizer. No, it is fun. I did have fun with it. I'll give you that.
So have you guys heard of Bad Rats at all, being console games?
no.
So essentially, it's those sort of physics-based games where like Angry Birds, where if you do the same thing twice, you get the same result, and then you can sort of modify it based on where you need the blocks to land. So you can move up a little or down a little.
It's a
Okay.
really,
Perfect it.
it's
Bad
a
Rats is like completely random. So you'll do one thing 3 times and get 3 completely different results.
That sounds like fun.
The physics is just broken in that game, and it's one of those things that you buy 10 of it, 10 vouchers, and just gift it to friends because it's humiliating having it in your Steam library.
There you go. Being a PC gamer, I'm not sure if you've heard of a certain PlayStation exclusive called Uncharted.
I have.
Really? Because I've been playing the collection of it. Man, it's so good. Sorry, I know it wasn't in the show notes, but I had to bring it up. That
Yeah,
collection is so good. It's the first time I've played any 3 of the games, and I just finished the first one. And you can definitely tell it's from 2007, but oh man, it blew me away how they can bring a game, because I know what it used to look like when it came out, but I don't know how they can make it look like it does now. It's such a good collection.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to playing Uncharted for a while. I've just got a PS3 a couple of months ago, and I've got a couple of the exclusive games, things like The Last of Us and that on it, which I've got to get around to playing. But Uncharted is definitely, from what I've heard, one of the games I have to play.
Yeah, supposedly it's one of the best series, in the last decade or two, which I'm yet to see because I haven't played 2 or 3 yet. But oh man, I'm excited. Like Uncharted 1, everyone says that's the worst of the series, and it's a kind of average game compared to 2 and 3. So I'm so keen to play 2 and 3 after hearing that. My hype will probably precede me, and they might not be as good as I expect them to be. But already it's better than The Last of Us. That's a curveball I've thrown there because everyone loves The Last of Us, and it's just really way too into that game for what it is.
I know I've played about 2.5 hours of The Last of Us, and I can't get into it. I don't know
it's
why.
so
There's something
overrated.
about it that's just makes it just feel like another generic game. But maybe that's just me.
the story changes. When the story gets good, the game gets really good. But I don't know. In my opinion, it's a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10.
No 10 out of 10? Like everyone else on the planet?
Not a 10 out of 10. Hell no. So
No.
overrated.
What
A
is your
10
10
out
out
of
of 10
10.
though? FIFA 16?
Ugh.
That's
No.
not even that bad, is it?
Like I told you, that game's making me throw controllers and break things and
If
turn
anyone
into
gives
a
a
crazy
FIFA
man.
game 10 out of 10, they're wrong.
Hey, at least you don't have an Xbox One, Sam, because if you have the Kinect on and you say "fuck you," the ref gives you a yellow card.
Really? I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Really? That's
great.
amazing.
That's great. Just get the whole team sent off. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
I-
like there's videos of people being like playing like that game and like something bullshit happens and they go, "Oh, that's fucking bullshit." The ref's like gives them a yellow card and they're like, "Oh, fuck you," and then they get a red card.
That's totally
So
sports trolling with people because they know that game gets sworn at so often.
That's
There's so much
great.
bullshit in FIFA, but that is probably one of the best features of a game ever. But my 10 out of 10,
Pro Evolution Soccer?
yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer. Either that or I can't pick. Get to me later. Get back
No.
to me later.
Is this just
Warwick.
for this year?
No, in general. Just a 10 out of 10 perfect game. Warwick, do you have a perfect game you've played?
Oh,
Like,
perfect game.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I think I know what his pick's going to be. It's Gone Home.
No.
Definitely.
No.
Pretty sure it's Aliens Colonial Marines.
No.
Or ET for the Atari.
No. Neverwinter Nights.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good choice.
Even though the vanilla campaign wasn't that great, the expansions added on to that, and the amount and the tool set you were able to use, and the content that people have produced with it, I've played that game for thousands of hours, and I still find like reason to go back and play it, and new content to go back and play with.
Yeah, that's definitely a good choice.
I've
What about you,
decided
Moxie?
mine. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
you-
yours?
sorry. No, you go, Moxie.
My favorite game of all time is Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, as everyone knows. But I don't know. That game has tingle in it, so can't be 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is perfect.
They also had
Um,
the Fierce Deity mask, which was pretty friggin' baller when you could get that.
Hey, what was that?
The Fierce Deity mask.
Oh
And how-
yeah,
And how
that's
it
the
just,
coolest incarnation of Link.
so
But then
this
there's
is-
also the Great Fairy Mask, which is flipping creepy and horrible. So
I
yeah.
think it's because it didn't give Link a giant set of tartars to go with it. Awkward.
What? So, Moxie, you're 10.
Yeah, honestly, the most perfect game I've played is Super Smash Bros., the latest one.
That is a
I
damn
just
fun.
cannot find things wrong with the Super Smash Bros. Games in general, apart from Brawl being a bit slow. Yeah, they're just ridiculously good games.
They really are. They're very well made games.
Yeah, Sam, you said you have yours?
I've got two, and they're both from the last 5 years. So my first thought was Skyrim. That's a 10 to me. Just I don't know. It can be kind of buggy, but just the experience you can have with that game, man, I just loved it. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do, but it's not so open that it's really daunting, like The Witcher. If you guys have been playing Witcher 3 at all. Like, I jump into Witcher 3 and I just think it's way too big. I don't know what to do, and it makes me kind of not want to play it. I don't know. I thought Skyrim was the perfect balance of side quests and main quest, even though the main quest was kind of average. Either that or GTA 5, just because of it's online, well, not just the online, but how well fleshed out both sides of it are. The single player is a really good story. There's so much to do, and once again, there's not too much to do. It's not very daunting. There's just endless amounts of fun, and it's like 50 games in one. It's a very good tennis game. a very good like cycling game, skydiving game, shooting game,
Tennis
racing game. Yeah, the tennis in GTA 5 is like better than proper tennis games I've played.
Really?
Yeah,
By proper
no,
tennis
legitimately.
games, do you mean Top Spin? Because there
Yeah.
aren't like any other tennis games.
Yeah, that's the only one I've played, but
Even better than Mario Tennis?
never played that, to be honest.
No, there's no such thing as better than Mario Tennis. Actually, I changed my 10 out of 10. It's Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis.
And Aliens Colonial Marines.
Oh my god.
And
I don't know.
yeah, and I just like that the online of GTA 5 is just as good, but the mayhem you can have with friends, I still play that every day with a few mates. Well, nearly every day, not quite.
Is it still working? Like, is it actually working now?
It's been working for years, yeah.
The game's only been out for how long? How long's the game been out for now?
2 years.
Jesus.
It's been working for probably pretty much 2 years. It only didn't work for about a week.
Oh wow, it shows how far behind I am. I thought the game. Was thinking the game came out like start of this year, last year sometime. I'm way out of it. Never mind.
You know, those are my two picks. And Shower with Your Dad Simulator.
Of course. That is everybody's 10 out of 10. Perfect game.
Oh, that game. I need to play it.
Yeah, I need to really get my hands on it. But I don't know. For me, I think the best game, my perfect 10 out of 10 is Bastion. I've finished that game so many times. I think I've paid for it about 6 times.
Why
on like
6
different
times?
consoles. I bought it on my PC, on my Xbox, on my PlayStation, on my everything, and just play the shit out of it. It's so good. The story, the gameplay, the controls, it's just great.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Oh my god, you're missing
Have
out.
you guys played? It was on Games with Gold a while ago. Volgar the Viking.
Oh, I played that.
I've
That
been
is
playing it
hard.
recently. That game is the Dark Souls of 2D platformers, and I love it.
You mean ghouls and goblins or whatever?
No, it's just really hard.
Yeah, like ghouls and goblins.
Yeah, basically, it is ridiculously hard,
Yeah.
and I love it.
I don't know. Another perfect 10 out of 10 game though that I'm thinking about. John Cena's Sexy High School Adventure.
What? I didn't know this existed. I need to play this now.
Yes. So basically, there's an online visual novel, which is based around going to high school, and John Cena plays all of the characters. So you have Mr. Cena, the teacher, Johnny, the bully, Fuka-san, looks like he's a nerd, and it's just John Cena plays every character, and he's just got paint put on him, and it's just a visual novel.
There you go.
So, yeah, speaking on that, we've got a few games here with extremely terrible, terrible names.
Yes.
What I'm thinking is, can you guys describe the game based on just the name?
This is like Boulder Dash. If you guys have played that board game, it's kind of like that.
I haven't even heard of that one.
It's a fantastic board game. Basically, you're given like a weird word or the weird title of a movie or something, and you've basically got to describe what it is. And then everyone's descriptions get thrown into a pile with the real answer, and then everyone's actually got to guess which one's right. Yeah, it's good fun.
Cool. The only difference with this one is there will be no right answer.
Dang
Because
it.
I just have a set of really random names. And I want you guys. I can find out what they are if you really want to.
I'll just
But,
Google them later. Just
but,
like put the titles down somewhere.
Yeah.
Message them to me.
So anyway, the first one we have here is an old Sega game called Wild Woody.
All right, Woody from Toy Story running around on Rampage with a giant Woody. It's open world like GTA, and no one acknowledges you can walk down the street. No one acknowledges that anything weird is going on. They just go about their day like normal. And yeah, you're Woody from Toy Story running around with a giant Woody.
Oh my god, that's great.
It's so disturbing.
There's a snake in your boot.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
That's the awful slogan underneath the title, that second title, whatever you call it. Yeah, there's a snake in your boot.
Wild.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna
Um,
be serious. I'm gonna guess that it's like a roller coaster tycoon kind of game. As
That's been-
Woody is a popular name for wooden roller coasters.
Okay. I have the real answer, and I can tell you what it is if you want.
Go for it.
So, as Wild Woody, the anthropomorphic pencil, the player must venture across various side-scrolling action-adventure platforming levels in order to dislodge the totem heads from their fantasy realms and stack them on top of each other, thereby saving the world. Of course, saving the world.
Surely someone just said, doesn't matter what the game is, what the idea is, if it works or not, we just want to make a game called Wild Woody. And then that was the end result.
Yeah, I've just found the Wikipedia entry you were reading. Oh, that
You
picture.
put me in. That's not cool. Anyway, the next one on the list, we have a game called Wargasm.
I don't. Why?
It stands for... Oh, go on. Warwick, you got any ideas?
No, I don't. No, I
Come
don't.
up with something. Come on.
Come on, you have to guess something.
Wargasm.
We all know
I feel
what
like
you're
it's
going
a
to come up with.
combination of Warwick and something else.
You could put it together and come up with something I
No,
may
this is-
choose to
this
do
is-
right now.
This is actually a first. I can't actually think of anything. I'm sorry.
Oh. Wow.
You have not earned your last name.
Wait. Tell me the name of it again.
Wargasm.
Wargasm. Alright. Imagine the first level. D-Day. Instead of water, you've got very, very stinky semen. You've got soldiers drowning in it,
You've just got to make this worse, don't you?
drowning in it. They're getting off the boats, and they're naked. And they're just holding their schlongs like rifles, and they're cocking them, and they're firing at the Nazis.
Wow.
How right is that? How right
That's
is that?
graphic.
So, do you want the actual plot?
No.
No.
The game is set in 2065 and military forces have been transferred to the World Wide War Web in an effort to eliminate the loss of actual human life. So everyone was, well, you were way off, Warwick, as everyone expected.
That's alright. I had the best answer.
I- Honestly, someone needs to develop your game, though.
I'm fairly certain my game probably has been developed.
Quite,
Called the internet.
quite possibly.
I feel like
this-
you could turn it into a book and that would probably be the next 50 Shades of Grey. People are into some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Probably.
My God. A couple more. So the next one is a old 1987 NES game called Booby Kids.
Nintendo, this is very unlike you.
Considering it's a Nintendo game, I'm going to assume that it's not what people think.
Well, yeah,
But-
of course. It's a Nintendo game, so it's not allowed to go above M rating.
I thought PG was
breastfeeding
Nintendo's
syndrome.
highest.
No, all the modern Zelda games are M.
Oh, fair enough.
Especially Twilight Princess. It actually deserves an M rating. It's pretty dark.
Oh.
Anyway, trying to think of a plot for Booby Kids. I reckon it's like a video game documentary starring Morgan Freeman as Batman.
And Lucius Fox.
Oh my god. It's
It's
actually
Spider-Man.
just it's actually just an old 1987 caveman and dinosaurs adventure game.
There you
Anyway,
go.
we'll finish
Okay.
up. We'll finish up with this one last one. An old PlayStation 1 game here.
Oh no.
Irritating Stick.
Oh. So
I'm
many
not even gonna. I
going
don't think we even need any. I don't think we need any suggestions for plots on this one. We'll just let the imaginations run wild.
So controversial.
Please pass the ointment.
I'm going to assume that it's a Japanese game.
Oh yeah.
I believe. Give me a second. I'll get you the developer. But yeah, I think that's enough of terrible names for 1 week.
Hang on. What's the plot?
The actual plot.
Yeah, what's the plot of Irritating Stick?
Based on the Japanese game show Okan Nachan no Homo no Challenger something. I can't read Japanese.
Hang on, I've just got the entry up. Chan no Hono no Challenger Kore ga dekitara. I don't actually speak this. I'm just making it up from
That
the
was pretty
animes
good.
I've seen.
That was pretty good.
Kore ga dekitara 100 man in.
That was pretty cool.
Naruto, Luffy,
Keikukudori.
sushi.
Konnichiwa.
So essentially, Irritating Stick was just a Japanese game show, moving a metal rod through a maze without touching the sides.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, a metal rod, alright.
Hmm.
Anyway, I think before we go too far into irritating sticks and ointments, we should move on to the trivia question for the week.
Where did ointments come into this?
When is ointments not?
Wait,
used?
that wasn't the trivia?
No, that was just some fun.
Ah, okay.
That was just fun.
So anyway, considering the main topic of this week was Star Wars Battlefront, trivia question this week is based on Star Wars. And I'm hoping this question is right. Internet, don't fail me now. So, what is the capital of the Senex sector? Volga, Nilanon, Zonama, Seacot, or Senex?
Vulgar.
Okay.
I'm also going to say Volgar because I trust Sam, and also that's the name of an awesome Viking.
There's also a total stab in the dark on my half. So
I'm gonna
Oh
say,
yeah. I
I'm
don't
gonna
even care.
I'm gonna say Senex.
Well, according to the internet, the answer is Nilanon. So,
there you go.
we have some Star Wars trivia that even our Star Wars nerd doesn't know.
Yeah, that's some out there stuff. Well, where is
Oh,
it from? Can you
nerds,
give us some
thank you.
context? Do you know any context?
I honestly have no idea. I'm getting this trivia. This trivia is coming from a Lego website, so
A Lego website.
It's actually Star Trek. It's just they got it wrong.
I don't know. I could not find any decent Star Wars trivia, and this was like the best thing I could come up with. I apologize massively.
You could have just asked like what year was the Christmas special released.
Yeah, but that was too simple.
And I wouldn't know it, so...
I
Who
needed
would
something.
know that?
What
That was
character
a
did
Star
John
Wars.
Cena play?
All of them.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Luke,
You know
I
Chuck
am
Norris.
John
Chuck Norris.
Cena.
I'm being legit here. Chuck Norris was in every Star Wars movie.
Did you know they digitally remastered Star Wars Episode 2 to replace every clone with John Cena?
Star Wars: Attack of John Cena.
Anyway, I think that about wraps us up for this week.
Attack of the Champs.
You can't.
You can't see any of them though, so it's actually just invisible.
Someone needs to make this movie.
Yeah. No,
Just a blank-
I'm dead
just a blank
serious.
screen.
Chuck Norris was in all of the Star Wars movies.
He was the
He was the
Death Star
Force.
that blew up Alderaan.
No, he was the Force.
Oh.
I think that about wraps us up for this week, guys.
All right.
Anyone got any final notes they want to spread?
I'd just like to plug our new official show Twitter. At the moment, we don't even have a display picture. I'm working on that, but it's at ALAW Podcast, I believe. So at ALAW Podcast, it's semi-active. All of us are slowly dabbling at it, I think, but I'm sure.
Except
the
me, I
active will
refuse
run
to use Twitter.
increase. Except
Why?
for Moxie, because he refuses to use Twitter because he's a hipster ranger.
Get wrecked.
You don't tell them I'm a ranger, now they're going to stalk me. There's only 3 of us in the world.
Anyway, that's about it. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Hi, guys.
Bye-bye.
Later, dogs.
That was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like
It
the
wasn't.
worst host.
That was actually a really good episode.
So
Like,
many
that was
awkward
fun.
silences.
I
Yeah,
had
but
fun.
we can edit those out. Whereas that was just funny.
It was like the last one. It was just fun in general. But yeah,
I think the last one was still better, but that one
the last one was better for sure. I think we laughed more on the last one than actual
we
content.
did. Yeah.
I think I would like to highlight Taryn and I's awesome segue ability.
I know.
Yes,
Oh,
segues are
my goodness,
amazing.
that was the best segue ever.
I was trying to come up with one, I had nothing, and then you just brought it up, so bam.
I didn't even
So
plan on
you
segueing
really
that
have
one.
to
It just
walk a
popped into
lot.
my head and I had to do it.
So let's talk about walking simulators.
We didn't
Talking
even,
about walker assault.
we didn't even discuss that, really.
Well, I thought you might have had more of an opinion on it, rather than just, no, they suck. So,
Would you like me to describe why I think they suck?
that would have been
Because all you
useful
do
40
is walk
minutes ago.
around.
Let's get really in depth into it off air. That seems
Yeah,
useful.
let's do that.
It would have been extremely useful 40 minutes ago. But,
Done now.
it's all good.
That'll be a good episode, I reckon.
It won't be too bad. It was fun.
Should be fun.
I'd volunteer to edit it, but I'm honestly only like 20 minutes through the last one.
I'd
I'd volunteer to edit it, but I have no editing skills.
Yeah,
So
same.
it'd probably take me a couple of years.
I would
What you
edit it,
do
but I'm
is-
currently, busy.
So what you do is you print it onto old school film and then just get some scissors and guess where the awkward silences are and just cut them.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep.
Sweet. But yeah, hopefully once uni's over, I can get back to editing one a week, getting one up, and getting Twitter more active.
Sounds
That's
good.
That's like a month away.
Can't wait for that. I can't
That
wait for
notification on my phone that tweet got to 210,000 people.
What, seeing it or actually liking it or whatever?
Just seeing it.
Oh, that's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we just got a new follower. My phone popped up saying we have a new follower now. So
Yeah, that popped up for me while we were recording.
Man,
yeah.
I
How many
can't.
followers do we have now?
like
Probably
7.
like 4. Yeah, maybe 7. I don't know.
Man, I can't wait to get those endorsements.
Yeah, someone start looking out for sponsors.
Just think, we can have Gamer Fuel written on shirts people won't see.
We'll hit up Logitech for a sponsor.
Well, looks like we have London fans because the people who just followed us are guys from London.
Oh no, we have 8 followers.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm one of them.
I am also one of no. Oh yeah, there's
I
us 4
haven't-
and then 5 others.
I haven't followed anything. I'm so sorry.
I have no idea who any of these other guys are, so we have 5 randoms. Cool.
Thank you for providing us with competitive gaming on TV, something I really hope to see more of in the future.
Yeah, I actually sat down on Saturday night and watched Counter-Strike with my mother.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everyone was bitching at Fox Sports. Like, if you go through their thing, so many people were complaining about it.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like one game, one round.
And it's not a sport!
It is. It is.
That's
It is. I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that up with Battlefront and ask whether or not Battlefront will become an esport. But I figured, no, I don't want to get into that this one. It will.
No, it won't.
Rocket League's an esport at this point.
No, Battlefront won't. Battlefield isn't an esport, and they don't have
Battlefield is.
custom
It's
match.
recognised by the esports league as an esport.
Really? But there's
Yeah.
no huge competitive following for it.
There is.
Really?
It's not as big as LoL and that, but there is. MLG does it. ESL do it. Gfinity, I'm pretty sure Gfinity do it as well.
Oh wow.
They all do
There you
Rocket League, Hearthstone, Battlefield, Halo, Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare, some
Advanced
COD,
Warfare.
that one. They all do all of them, so.
Halo is so dead compared to what it used to be
I know.
back in the early 2000s. It used to be so good.
Are you excited for Halo 5?
Halo 4 really killed the vibe for me.
It just felt like COD.
Yeah, and the story kind of sucked. Except this one actually does look really cool. The campaign looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of the story for this one.
I still don't know why Elite are like enemies, though. Again.
Yeah,
Did
that
you-
doesn't make sense. There's probably something explained in the books that no one reads.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for interrupting you, Daniel.
What?
Sorry for interrupting you.
That's okay.
I'm just. Alright, apology taken back. I'm going to interrupt you all the time now.
I think now you just have to apologize for the creation of an awkward moment.
That Why?
Oh, Jesus. Anyway,
Good thing you haven't seen my face. Because now
I
you
can send you a picture of his face if you want.
Please no.
My face.
Oh,
There's
actually,
no-
you probably has seen it. You got a picture of your face on Facebook, and you're in the group. So,
I know.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
What's
Wait,
pretty
whose
great?
face is where? What?
On my Facebook.
A
Yeah, I
picture of
wonder
who?
Me.
Oh,
The fuck?
yeah, I wonder whatever happened to Mark and Desi. They're both like not even on Facebook anymore.
you just like bailed out.
No, they're like off Facebook completely.
Oh, really? Oh,
If you
thanks for
hover
saying
over their
bye,
name, they're
guys.
like, if you hover over their like names, they're like not even on Facebook anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Or
Hang
they
on,
just
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta make a drink. It's fucking hot.
yeah.
Not even that hot.
It's
Way to
fucking
live in Orange.
extremely hot.
Where are you?
Western Sydney.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hot.
It's like 30
Oh.
degrees at the moment, I think. 23. Bullshit. Anyway, once they get back, I think I might head off. I've got like almost a 20-hour day tomorrow, so
Yeah, I've got work tomorrow.
I'll work and then come home, get changed, and go down to uni till 2 in the morning. So
Why do you go to uni till 2 in the morning?
I'm
Like, what course are
working
you
on a-
doing?
IT and business. Doing the major unit for IT, so I'm developing a website, and it has to be
Okay.
done by Friday, and the website still looks like shit. So it's live on the internet though at the moment though, so it's a good start.
Cool.
I've just got to, actually finish it.
Yeah,
Hopefully in
actually
the next
put
few
stuff
days.
in it that works.
Oh no, it all works. Like everything inserts into databases and shit like that. Log in
Yep.
and all that shit. But I'm lazy. I left things to the last minute, and now I'm suffering.
Cool.
I was working at a school. I was actually looking at a job almost identical to yours, I think.
Sweet.
Technical support officer.
Kind of.
That's kind of what it's called, isn't it?
Oh, it's a
You work with
fancy
all the-
term.
You work with all the laptops.
I work with some of the laptops.
Yeah.
There's like 8 people in our team, so
Oh, really? Our school had like one person doing it.
most schools
more
have
than
like
the
one person
whole
doing
amount
it.
of people who work at my job.
How many people are at yours?
5.
Nice.
It's pretty good. I like it small.
We have 7.
Where do you
Making
work?
sandwich Subway.
Oh yeah, I thought you worked at Macca's.
No, I work at Subway through the week and then at the races on the weekend.
Oh, there you go. Did you ever work at Macca's?
Yeah, you
Oh,
probably
okay.
saw that on my Facebook profile. It still says Macca's, even though I've updated it.
Have you worked at Macca's since we started the podcast?
No,
Oh, okay, I could have swore you said you did, or maybe you said you used to. I don't remember.
worked at Macca's like 5-6 years ago, I think.
Oh wow.
So
So you're a
Well-
sandwich artist. Have you reached the rank of sandwich artist yet?
yes, my badge says I am sandwich artist.
You're just like Callum. That's a friend of Moxie and I's. He
I
works
just
at
throw
Subway
shit on
here.
there. I just throw shit on there, so you know.
Apparently the meatballs in a meatball sub are made of, like, the worst stuff.
Oh, probably. It's just.
I
a big
think you
pot of
mean the
sauce.
greatest tasting meat ever.
Yeah, I had one today.
Meatballs are shit though.
No, you're wrong, mate. I love the meatballs.
What's your
Ah,
favorite
chicken.
sub?
Chicken schnitzel.
I haven't
Wrong.
had one.
Maybe it's just because I get them for free, so it's just I try all the expensive shit. But-
Yeah, I never have any subs that aren't those first range cheap ones.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly what I
I
used to be
occasionally
like.
have chicken teriyaki. Chicken teriyaki's so good.
Teriyaki's alright. Chicken fillet's nice. But I'm at the point where I'm sick of Subway because I eat it like 5 days a week.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of Subway. Every time I forget my lunch at work, I'm like, I know Macca's is just down the road, but I need to eat something that's not going to give me a heart attack, so Subway
Yeah.
it is.
Because I work at Subway, I eat Subway there, and then when I go down to uni, it's like, well, the only food we have on campus that is edible is Subway.
It's
So
the
it's
only
like, well,
food you can get quickly from anywhere that's edible.
no, like we have burger places and sushi, a sushi train and Oliver Brown and shit like that, but it's all crap. So just eat Subway.
Oh, I found my other 10 out of 10 game. I'll tag you guys in it.
Not sure if serious or
Pretty good game. It's not a 10 out of 10, but I don't know if you guys played it. This game was a big part of my childhood.
Quap.
game?
Hang on, I'm tagging you guys in a photo of it. I'm not friends with Warwick on Facebook. What is this?
He doesn't
Oh.
like you.
Oh no, I like you.
I
don't like you either.
either.
You better watch yourself.
I'll be careful then. You'll be dead.
is it sad that I don't know this
Oh
game?
yes, yes. I love that game.
I don't know this game.
Shun.
What is it? What
Star
is
Wars
it?
Pod Racing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
never
not
liked
bad.
you as a friend,
That's a
Warwick.
sick game.
that's a
I
10
love
out
that
of 10,
game.
bro. What are you on about? That's a 10 out of 10.
Never played it.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Rogue Squadron was really good as well.
Hmm.
That was Rogue Squad.
Was Pornhub really streaming League of Legends?
Yes, someone
Yeah.
uploaded a video game. There's a bunch of Asian guys absolutely raping a bunch of American children.
Oh, wow.
Okay. that should not
sounds
be
like
on that
something from
particular
your
website.
No,
Well,
wasn't
that's what.
wasn't it something like hot Korean Asians interracial fucking white Americans in public or something like
Yeah,
that?
I'll see if I can find it. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. It's sad that League of Legends is actually a category on the site.
What, really?
Yeah. There's a bunch of anime and hentai.
Oh, wow.
League of Legends
You
based.
always, you always see people commenting, like, you see pictures on Facebook of people's comments on it, like, anyone else here excited for Fallout 4 and stuff like that?
Fallout 4 is actually on there though.
Really? Oh, actually, yeah, no, the trailer made it up there,
Did they
didn't it?
leak some gameplay on there? Someone
Yeah, something like that.
leaked it up.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't know why you guys are surprised about Pornhub letting people like show video games on it. Like, because since Twitch doesn't allow you to play adult content anymore, Pornhub basically said, "Yep, we'll let you do the streaming."
Yeah, but why would people upload League of Legends on there?
Because
Hey.
they might have had a really good game.
Some guy wanted to upload a video of a football game where it was like 46-0, and he said, "I want to do this, but I can't put rape on Pornhub." And then Pornhub on Twitter replied, "Well, you can tag it anal if that helps." They really don't fucking care.
Oh god, no. I need to view some more of that website.
For
To browse
research.
some of the weird shit on it. Research purposes for next week. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head off. I've got busy stuff to do tomorrow.
I like how you say that as soon as Pornhub was brought up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Coincidence? I think not.
No, not at all.
Well, it could be, you could make like a tree and get the heck out of here. Please don't make that noise.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go and I'm going to go and enjoy myself and have some. I can't find any try to phrase it in a semi-normal way.
No, you're not.
You're right. I'm trying to frame it completely as awkwardly as possible. I'm gonna go and have some super happy fun time then, I guess.
Enjoy yourself.
I will. I'll catch you guys
Yeah,
later.
super annoying stick. See you, man.
It's Aaron.
That one.